What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a tutorial on this gorgeous look right here. It is all about blue. Not too long ago, I was inspired to do a blue smoky eye because I don't normally see a lot of makeup artists out there working with a lot of blue tones. They do tend to be a little more difficult to work with. Sometimes if you're not blending it correctly or if you're using too much, you can look like you just got punched in the face. And we don't want that. So I went ahead and created this very easy blue smoky eye. I'm using minimal products here, and the key to this look really is just blending. You are gonna blend until your fingers bleed. And to be quite honest with you, my hand right now is a little sore and I feel like it's in a claw formation because I've been holding a brush like this for so long, just blending out my crease. I also wanted to make a quick announcement and say that I am almost at 500 subscribers. This is such a huge milestone for me. I am so excited and happy that so many people have decided to join my makeup family, watch me do these tutorials, as well as review a bunch of different makeup products. So of course, with a big milestone comes a giveaway. So that will be coming as soon as I hit that 500 subscriber mark, so do stay tuned for that. Without any further ado, if you want to find out how to get this look, make sure you keep on watching. Let's dive into this blue smoky eye. So you see one eye is already done. I'm going to be working on the other with you. Before we go in with our eyeshadow, I am going to be using the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I'm going to put that all over my lid. I'm just going to take a little bit onto my finger here, sort of rub it between my fingers, and then gently apply that all over my lid. The reason for doing this is because with darker shadows, they are going to show creasing a lot faster, I think, at least on me, than a lot of the lighter colored shadows will. So I definitely want to go in there with one of my heavy duty primers, and this one here is amazing. Now that we have our primer down, I'm going to go into my Lorac Pro palette number 1, and I'm going to use this buff shade down here just to set the primer and then also put that into my crease so I can use that as my transition color. With this particular look here, it is important to put down a transition color because you do want to make the blending process easier for any other pigments that you will now be going in with. Now I am going to go back into this Lorac palette here, and I'm going to be using this navy blue color to put right into my crease, and I'm going to be doing so with this MAC 224 brush. I'm going to be very, very light with the way I pick up my pigment, so just a little bit, and I'm still gonna tap off the excess there because I don't want to go in too bold too quickly. I am going to start from the outer corner and I'm going to work my way towards the inner corner, and then I'm going to build the color very gradually because the last thing you want to do is make yourself look like you just got punched in the eye. I'm really focusing on the outer corner because that's where I want most of my pigment to go, and I'm slowly working my way inwards. And as you can see, I am holding the brush from the very bottom because that's the lightest amount of pressure that I need to apply this eyeshadow. So I've kind of laid the base down there, and I'm just going to continue to build that up. And I am using circular motions on the outer corner just so it'll really buff it out nicely and give it almost a really nice gradient look. And the closer I get to my inner corner, I switch back to the windshield wiper motions. You definitely want to take your time with this process. Now that the navy has been set in my crease and it's been sort of blown out, I do want to intensify the blue just a little bit. So I am going to go in with this shade from Lorac. It's called Denim. I'm going to be using my same MAC brush that I use to apply my color to the crease, and I'm just going to lightly take some pigment from here, again tap off the excess, and go back in and just re-intensify that blue. And you're probably seeing that blue really pop right now, and that's exactly what I want. I want this to be a really bold blue look. Next, I'm going to be using this H&M eyeshadow here in the shade Water Sprite. It is a beautiful sort of sparkly blue color. I really like this. It reminds me of the ocean waves, if you will. I'm going to be applying this all over my lid. To apply this color, I'm going to be using my Morphe 210 brush, and I'm just going to take some pigment onto my brush and just go all over my lid. And as if that blue isn't popping enough, I do want to intensify it a little bit more with this Flomar shadow. It is one of their dazzling shadows in the shade True Story. I do want this to look even more dazzling, so I am going to foil the shadow by using a little bit of Fix Plus and spritzing that onto my brush here. And now I'm just going to go over those colors. And for all my ladies out there with oily lids like myself, this is also a great step to take, even if you're just using matte shadows, because it will help set your shadows a little bit more and it'll help make them even more bulletproof in addition to the primer that you've already added. I'm now going to go back into this Lorac palette here, take the same navy blue color and just go back into the crease to deepen it a little bit more. I'm also going to be adding a little bit of extra navy blue in the corner of my eye, just so I can add a little more dimension and deepen it up a little bit. And there you have it. This may still look a little bit messy, but don't worry, we are going to clean this up and the whole look will come together, I promise you. To highlight the brow bone, I'm going back into this Lorac palette here and I'm going to use this white shade called Snow. Snow is a very, very pigmented color, so we are going to be using a very light hand. Whew, do you see that? It's already popping. I'm now going to take a makeup remover wipe just to clean up underneath my eye, as well as sharpen the wing or the outer portion of my eyeshadow just to match the other side. This is going to make it all really come together nicely. Now that I've cleaned it up, I am going to touch up my concealer a little bit because I was the idiot who decided to do my foundation before my eyes today. Let's finish off this look by going into that lower lash line. I'm going to go back in with the same navy blue color from the Lorac palette and just lightly press that into my lower lash line with this flat definer brush from Sigma. I'm basically stamping this and I'm going to go in afterwards and blend it. Now I'm going in with this Makeup Forever brush and I'm just going to lightly blend that out. I do want to add a little more pizzazz right in my inner corner lash line. So I'm going back into my Flomar blue and I'm going to take a little bit onto this pencil brush right here and just use that to blend it out. I want to keep with the blue theme that we've got going on right now with our eyes, so I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D ink eyeliner in the shade Baudelaire, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line. For mascara, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. I do want to brighten up this look just a little bit, really make my eyes look wide open. So I am going to go into my waterline with Max Fascinating and just apply that in really quickly. As I'm still waiting for my mascara to dry, I'm going to go back into this Lorac palette and back into the shade Snow, and I'm going to use that to just highlight my inner corner. And now I'm going to go in with my Lily lashes in the Lash Style Doha. They look like this. And there we go. We're skipping over foundation, concealer, powdering, and all of that stuff today because I had it already done. So we're just going to go in with a bronzer right now. I'm going to be using my Essence Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade Natural. Looks like this. I'm just going to be going in with a very light hand because I know how pigmented this is. And I'm just going to warm up my cheeks a little bit. For blush, I'm going to be using the shade Amaretto from the Jaclyn Hill and Becca collaboration. This is one of their split pans. I feel like this is a really nice blush to go in with just because it'll keep everything neutral. I do want to keep the focus all on the eyes right now. So I'm just taking a little bit onto my brush and I'm applying that to my cheeks. And to highlight, I am going to be using Prosecco Pop from this split pan. And for lipstick today, I'm going to be doing a combination of the Kim KW from Charlotte Tilbury and Echo Park from ColourPop. So I'm going to merge these two together. And there you have it, a relatively easy blue smoky eye. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. You can also connect with me on all of my social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. I will link everything for you in the description box below. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you are all having an amazing day no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.